Day 9. Congratulations. Again, being here with us today, we're so grateful that you have chosen to keep going on this unlimited, limitless journey with us. That being said, we would like to start with a little quote from our book. Stress may be the most toxic feeling you can ever manifest because there is an abundance of it waiting to be excreted through your unlimited misuse of our mind. You are the only source that is responsible for the stress you feel. Dan Millman says, suffering is our psychological resistance to what happens. Events may create physical pain, but they do not in themselves create suffering. Resistance creates suffering. Stress happens when your mind resists what is. The only problem in your life is your mind's resistance to life as it unfolds. As our book says, what you resist persists. Fear, guilt, shame, grief, lies, illusion, earthly attachments. They're hard. They're hard to let go of. They lead to all kinds of stress and pain, and they don't create wholeness, they create division inside of us. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also our heart, so that it too can do your work. That's just a little wholeness quote meditation that we did without you even realizing. And we wanted to start this off because we're learning to let go a little bit more, because we're not able to help those who don't want our help. We have to focus on those who are ready to receive the gifts that we can give, which brings us to our law of giving. Today's law of giving, just one more time, because we love to say it, is focused on giving. But you can't give a gift to someone who does not want your gifts, who does not want your help, who does not want your love. We recently had to let go of a friend of ours who we care very deeply for, and we continue to pray for every day and love unconditionally. But we no longer can allow them in our homes because they've chosen to kill themselves with their addictions. And, we have to focus on who we can help, who wants our help, and not on those who aren't ready for our help or who don't want our help. Because, again, you can't give a gift to someone who doesn't want it, who is not willing and able and ready to accept it. Everyone is divinely on their path, and so it's okay to let go and let others figure out for themselves their path and what their purpose is and how they're going to achieve it. And sometimes that means we have to let go and we can't help them. And as hard as it is, because it's very, very hard for us to let go of this person because we really, really care so deeply for him and for his betterment. But again, we can't give a gift to someone who does not want it, who is not ready to receive it. Anyway, that's enough about us. Let's get focused on why we're here today. Soapbox over. So our mantra today is Vam. And your hands are like this, pancaked. And we're wearing orange today because the color represented by Vam is orange. It is also the sacral position in our chakra system. It is the divine realm of creativity, of creation. What was really interesting is we learned yesterday through our face yoga training, which we're now certified got crowned yesterday, which we already had our crown, but you know how that goes. But you know, we learned a little bit more about the animals because we kind of had pigeonholed ourselves into thinking that, oh, there's only one animal that can represent each chakra realm. That's not true. Just like we are infinite cosmic beings, there are infinite cosmic animals who can represent different chakra symbols and stations based on how you see them. Because again, infinite. So we thought that we were going to be focused on the 2 koi fish for the creativity, which is the one that we've come to find. And it turns out there are so many more. And oddly enough, because we borrowed this shirt because we don't really own a whole lot of orange clothing, it has a crocodile on it. And that was oddly enough, divinely, right? Divine, because there are no coincidences, happened to be a crocodile. Of all the things that would be on a shirt, on an orange shirt that we chose to wear, we would divinely find that a crocodile was also a symbol for the sacral point, for the creativity, for the creation point, for the orange point. And we found that absolutely fascinating. So, let's get started with our start. Today, we give what we want to receive, especially with our words and actions. And so take that in again, right? Today, we give what we want to receive, especially with our words and actions. Your task for the day, our task, focus on 1 to 5 blockages you still need to overcome. First, speak them aloud, then begin to take action to remove them. And we're going to say that again because this is an important task, right? Focus on 1 to 5 blockages you still need to overcome. First, speak them aloud, then begin to take action to remove them. Because we don't need blockages, right? One of ours, like we've said before, was we're learning to let go, to understand that not everyone is ready for our help. And that's okay. But we don't have to be blocked by that anymore. We can take in our divine power and accept that and we can come back to them, help who wants to be helped first. And then once we've done that, because Mercury can always do more and you can always do more too, and then we'll come back to them. We'll come back and be like, okay, cool. Now that we've helped these who want our help, do you want our help now? We don't have to, it doesn't have to be a forever not help. It's just a temporary help that you can't give them because they're not ready. And that's okay. We're not always ready at the same time. Just like we don't all watch this at the same time or do our meditations at the same time. It takes time for all of us to figure out when and where and how we can do things. But we can always do it. All right, that's enough talking for one day. Maybe. We're only alien, right? So we're bound to keep talking infinitely. Okay. We're gonna see if we can make this happen. Good. Okay. We got the one we wanted. Protection. The elk. There's a couple other ones, but it doesn't really matter right now. We'll put them in the descriptions. What matters is to focus on what this symbol means, which means protection. Protection. Because we have to protect ourselves first in order to embody the law of giving, not creation. We already did that one. But in order to embody the law of giving, we have to protect ourselves from those who might not want our gifts. because it's very easy to overpower others and expect others to just accept our gifts and we just want to share. We want to share. We want to share. We want to give our gifts. We want to give it, give. Not everyone's ready for our gifts. So we have to protect ourselves from that. And we have to learn when to hold back a little bit. So remember, our mantra for the day is, we're going to double check. We're pretty sure it's LAM, but you know us. We always like to have our books ready just in case. See, it wasn't LAM, it's VAM. Here we would have been saying LAM, and that was yesterday's. VAM, right? And our mudra is to put our hands like this. We call it like pancaking, with our thumbs touching or slightly overlapping. Depends on, who you are and how you want it. We like to put it in our lap. So we're gonna put it here. But first, we're going to ring our singing bowl. It'll probably go something like lam, 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 lam. We might do that again, we might not, and then we might just say lam. But here's the thing. Oh goodness, it's VAM. We keep doing this. It's probably because we don't spend enough time on our lam, our root chakra. Because remember, you gotta have that clear first before you can do the second one. So maybe we'll do a quick little lam, and then we'll do our VAM, just to clear it all out. Oh yeah, now we're ready for VAM. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. So we're focused on our law of creation today. Law of giving, wow, we're all over the place. But that's just because we create so much in such a short amount of time, because we are infinite cosmic beings who are infinite cosmic creators. So with that, we're gonna finish out and show you a little drawing we did. Now this drawing goes in all different directions because our emotions go in all different directions. And the law of giving goes in all different directions. Ba, 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 ba. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the teacher in me honors the teacher and student in me honors the teacher and student in you. And with that, we love Wall. And we're a little scattered today, but that's okay, because creation, giving, can be a little scattered. The important part is that we showed up, we did our best, and we forget the rest. We let go of what does not serve us anymore. And don't forget, we love Wall. Bye for now.